In this video, we are going to check out the 5 best RAM brands. Let's get started with the list. Number 1, Best Overall. Crucial Ballistix MAX 5100 MHz 16 GB. There's fast RAM and then there's fast RAM. While just about everything over 3000 MHz is going to qualify as speedy, Crucial's Ballistix MAX takes it to another level. These DIMMs are capable of hitting a zany 5100 MHz. You don't even need to do any of the overclocking work yourself, as they can be set to 5100 MHz simply by using the XMP profile. Of course, what's the fun in settling for stock speeds, even when they're this high? Overclockers can try to push it even further. It's worth noting that these DIMMs already start out at 1.5 volts though. Number 2. G.Skill RipJaws V-Series 16 GB. G.Skill is known for its quality, and its RipJaws V-Series value model will help you save money on a RAM kit without losing out on performance. This 16 GB, 3200 MHz set of memory, for example, is more affordable than most other RAM kits offering the same capacity and speed. Alternatively, you can easily buy yourself a 16 GB G.Skill RipJaws V 2400 MHz RAM kit and save some dough, and then easily overclock it to 3000 MHz without an extra drop of voltage. The G.Skill RipJaws V also features a fairly reserved and short heatsink, so it should work well with most PC builds. Number 3. Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro SL. This memory kit gives you just about everything you could ask for. You'll get 4 8GB sticks of DDR4 memory for a total of 32 GB. In terms of performance, these DIMMs hit a memory speed of 3600 MHz and have a CAS latency of 18, which is fairly run-of-the-mill for performance parts that aren't going for more extreme speeds. There are light strips that stretch across the top of the modules, and they can sync up with other RGB devices in your system. Corsair also made the Vengeance RGB Pro SL 7mm shorter than the non-SL model, making it easier to ensure they'll fit in your system. Number 4. HyperX Predator DDR4 RGB. HyperX Predator DDR4 RGB is an amazing kit of RAM engineered for gaming. Unlike other DDR4 memory kits, it doesn't start at a 2400 MHz or 2666 MHz base. This memory kicks off at 2933 MHz. It can even be found operating at a native 4000 MHz speed, and we haven't even started talking about overclocking potential yet. Of course, it has addressable lighting as any other good, modern memory kit should, but HyperX has taken RGB a step further by integrating infrared sync tech to ensure lighting effects are always synced across all the DIMMs. Number 5. OLOy DDR4 RAM. RAM has been pretty affordable in comparison to the steep prices seen during shortages a couple of years ago. This set of 2 sticks offers surprisingly fast, 3200 MHz memory speeds for RAM that costs less than $60. And they even have fairly low latency for such an affordable option. If you want to make sure you're taking advantage of the full speeds available on these sticks, you'll just need to ensure your motherboard supports XMP and DDR4 3200. You should also make sure your CPU cooler provides clearance for the slightly tall heat spreaders on these RAM modules.
Thanks for watching the video.